That was pretty crazy. Austria beat our beloved United States. But let's talk about these other games, Billy, because I'm losing my mind. One of them is still going on. I'm watching it here on my computer. France is up 3-0 on Ukraine.
I know. I'm not streaming it.
They're making history here. They're making me eat my words. There was a person on Twitter, I think it's Alec29. He said I needed to eat my words and own up to the fact that I had picked Ukraine to do the business and beat France, and right now they can still do it. I mean, they got a free kicker on the edge of the box.
I think that with the amount of momentum.
Well, and then let's talk about Portugal and Sweden. That's the game everybody wants to talk about. 4 goals from Cristiano Ronaldo versus 2 for Zlatan Ibrahimovic throughout this playoff. He had a hat trick. He just tied the record for the most goals.
Did he really?
For Portugal, yes. I have it right here. Pauletta's Portuguese record.
The kids in the chat room are saying they can't hear us.
They can't hear us. Let's go. Oh, they can't hear us. All right. Well,
sorry, guys.
I'm here with Billy Keenley, everybody. Billy, give it up. I'll give it up for you.
Thank you.
You want to give it up for yourself. Yeah. Billy Keenley's here.
I can't applaud for
that. You can. Billy. So we got a lot of crazy social stuff going on. Are you guys watching this game? Is Cristiano Ronaldo the best ever? I wrote on Twitter, your winner for the FIFA Ballon d'Or is, and I left it blank, and a lot of people are saying Ronaldo, Ribéry, Messi. Hugh Wizzy came at me and said, if it's just for last season, then Ronaldo shouldn't be considered in. It should be between Ribéry and Messi. But it's for the calendar year. It's from January to December.
And as for
but voting just closed, so it's actually from January to mid-November. Ronaldo's got to be a part of that conversation.
Cristiano just scored 4 goals in arguably one of the biggest stages he's ever played on. He took his nation on his shoulders and dragged them past a fired-up Swedish side.
I will say, though, for the first 3 halves, so the whole 90 minutes in Portugal, the first 45 minutes in Sweden, was pretty boring. I mean, it wasn't like there were a couple moments of greatness, including Ronaldo's diving header in Portugal.
The match in Portugal,
but the second half was fantastic.
The match in Portugal was boring.
And let's give it up for Matinho. His ball to spring Ronaldo for that first goal.
We were watching that all together, and
it's just magic.
You could tell we're all pros around here because everybody was as beautiful as the finish was. We were all
just magic.
We were really highlighting how nice that ball in was.
If I may say, very Pirlo-esque.
Oh, okay.
If I may just
how did you manage to work Pirlo into?
Isn't that amazing?
It's remarkable.
Pirlo-esque. All right, in some other games, Algeria took care of Burkina Faso. They tied 3-3 over, but they in aggregate. But their 2 goals on the road sees them through. So congrats to Algeria. They're joined by Ghana, who beat Egypt, they lost to Egypt, but they won in the aggregate. So Ghana's going through. They're always
Bob Bradley's final game.
Yes, we'll give it up for Bob Bradley.
Hi, Bob.
One of the cool stats I saw about Bob and the teams that he coached, or Egypt under him, was that they scored in every single game that he managed for them, which is an incredible feat. So hopefully, Bob is a great manager. He's going to land on his feet. So I'm excited to see what he does next.
What do you think about Egypt winning the vast majority of their matches in this qualifying process and still not getting to go to Brazil now?
Yeah, but when you look at the groups, the teams aren't all that great. And all of a sudden, when they're faced with home and away against a solid opponent, which is what I feel like you have to do to get to the World Cup. You have to play somebody good to get there. You have to earn the right to play there.
Or else you're just going to get outclassed the moment you set foot against the real club.
Exactly. Iceland ran into the same thing. They got down by Croatia today, 2-0. Croatia, I think everybody could say on paper.
Be hand for Iceland, though, to get to be in that position.
Yeah, they were in a tough group. Nobody expected them to get there, and hopefully that's going to put things in place, some belief for them to want to do it again in 2018. Anytime there seems when a country suffers and doesn't qualify for the World Cup, they seem to be reinvigorated. Like, hey, this is what we have to do now. We can almost taste it. So hopefully Iceland does that. Of course, they only have 300,000 people to choose from, so their talent pool isn't as big as other countries.
Which is why I'm saying we are the sleeping giant of international soccer/football. I mean, we've got, what? How many people live here?
300 million?
300 million. We should put the best 11 players on the pitch.
It's just a matter of time.
It's just a matter of time, guys.
The only issue is that we could argue some of our best athletes choose other sports.
Get diverted into American football and basketball.
Until this sport becomes a viable option, where dads are like, hey, you could make some real money in this sport, son.
Because let's not forget, it's all about
it's starting to happen.
Retirement.
Clint Dempsey's now the highest paid player in Major League Soccer, making $6 or $7 million
Can't overstate the importance of it.
And he's an American. It's not just going to Henry and Beckham anymore. So that's a good thing. What are the kids saying on? I say kids, but I mean.
We mean adults as well.
Yes,
young adults, kids, older. I think I kind of instilled that, and I'm sorry. Somebody was giving me grief for saying that they were kids. I mean it affectionately. I think you're all my babies, all of you.
So what are people saying online? I want to know.
Folks are talking about Ronaldo's superhuman effort. Zlatan's brace getting lost in the shuffle a little bit. I mean, he kind of got them back in that match.
He did get them back into it and
Yeah.
gave them some belief, and it made it for a really exciting last few minutes. But then Ronaldo stepped up, and that's why you become the best player of the year. We said it in the pregame show that if you want to be considered one of those guys, you have to make the big plays and carry your country into
on the biggest
big
stages.
events. And
that's the truth.
That's exactly what he did.
Some people in the chat room, namely, because I'm looking at this one right now, but he was by no means the first. Brett Stevens asking if the stash is staying for all of November. It is.
I heard it's going to stay through January.
You're wrong. It's not staying through January.
That's not awful.
And that's awful.
November is just as bad as January.
Well, because
can somebody
we
coin
say
January? Can I get?
Stop it.
I want to get credit for that.
Credit given. Congratulations.
January, everybody. Andrea Pirlo is our spokesperson.
I am growing this mustache for charity, as for Movember, in conjunction with MLS Works. If you really want to give money, I don't know, figure it out. There's a way. Google me. But we've got. Let's go back to the throw-in of the day.
Let's, because we have a lot of jerseys to give away.
We've got a lot of jerseys to give away.
Should we just give
in
one
a
away
limited
now?
amount of time.
Do you have somebody that you
yeah,
like?
we can give one now. We can give one now. Well, if we're going to read the throw-in, figure out which one you want to give. Let's say the Mexico one. Let's give away Mexico.
That's like a full kit.
That's a full kit, Mexico?
Yeah,
all right,
let's go Colombia first.
Colombia first. Again, so guys, the throw-in of the day, in case you weren't here for our pregame, and why weren't you here for our pregame?
Yeah, that's lame.
WTF, guys.
Yeah, how did you even
How
know
did you even
existed?
get here if you weren't in the pregame? Regardless, the throw-in of the day was, again, we were talking about Sweden-Portugal leading up to that, the second leg of that tie, and we were saying that Sweden would arguably fall apart without Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Somebody said on Twitter to me that it was like a Ferrari without wheels.
It's like a Ferrari
that's
without
Sweden.
wheels. I mean, they should have picked a Swedish automaker, though.
Yeah, like a high-end Volvo.
Yeah, high-end Volvo.
Can we just jump in really quick? France has just beaten Ukraine.
Vive la France! Where's Remy Framboise?
Where's Remy?
Hold on, where's Remy? Hold on, where's Remy Framboise? I'm here! Oh!
Yes, Remy.
Vive la France, everybody!
Vive la France!
I'm super. Did I
Amazing.
not say? Did I not say? Did I not say?
You said. You said.
I say, and then they pull it out.
Amazing.
Congratulations, France. I love you. Mwah. Long distance kisses. Long distance kisses. Producer Ben is in my ear saying something about offsides Benzema.
Can we talk about
offsides Benzema?
There's a couple things going on for France right here. First,
Goodbye, Remy.
they got an own goal as the winner. Second, the second goal they scored was offside, and Benzema, he buried it as he should in that situation. But he did score a goal that was called offside, that was onside, so that kind of evened out. And they got a red card in their favor. I mean, everything was playing. I'm sure the Irish people are pretty happy about that luck that they got.
And despite Pogba putting 3 balls over the bar, they still finished the chances when they had to. They got the goals they needed to. Well-deserved, passionate victory for Les Bleus. Congratulations.
Yeah,
guys.
congratulations to France. It's one of those teams that is not going to be seeded. We're going to talk plenty about the World Cup draw leading up to it. We're actually doing a World Cup draw live with SB Nation. It's going to be very exciting.
It is.
Right after the draw finishes, we'll break everything down. We'll have Layla in studio as well. It's going to be a big party. It's going to be a lot of fun. Matt and SB Nation.
So
but France isn't going to be seeded.
That's true. France
And
isn't going to be
so
seeded.
can you imagine
Italy,
having a group like
either.
Brazil, France, Ghana, and then,
Can you say Groupe
United
de Mort?
States? That's just something. We're going to end up playing Ghana again.
Group
All right, so let's give away this jersey. I'm sorry I got sidetracked.
All right,
It's
so
very
we're going to
exciting
give
for
away
France.
a Colombia
They made
jersey.
history.
And you can't see
They
it, but we're
overcame the
watching
doubters,
French
including
celebration.
myself. I said that France was going to lose. Ukraine was going to pull it out. I was wrong. I didn't know a guy was going to get red carded 2 minutes into the second half, but that's fine. Okay.
Which is not the only reason they won.
I know. Congrats to France. So I for whatever reason, they're more exciting to watch because you just feel like they're a train wreck. Like anything can happen at any time. Whereas Ukraine, they're a good, solid team. They just didn't have as much talent as France did.
Okay.
Anyway, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, one more thing about France.
Go ahead.
Samir Nasri, him going out of the game and Deschamps not playing him. Very shrewd move, starting Valbuena instead.
Well, the guy
Valbuena
stunk
plays
it
for
up.
Marseille. He's like 5'6", 128 pounds, like a strong wing could blow that guy over. But he just plays within himself, and I think that's what France needed more than Samir Nasri, who's, I think, as a player, a bit more moody, plays for himself a little bit more than he does
I'm sure
for the team.
many people in our audience can speak to the value of playing within yourself.
Oh, Billy, come on. Let's just go to the throw, and that's terrible. That is just terrible.
What are you even saying? What did you get out of that? I wasn't saying anything. No. Let's give away some stuff.
Let's give away some stuff.
Colombia jersey, first up.
Yeah, these are underdogs in the CONMEBOL region. I think they're going to do some real damage in Brazil. I think most of the teams in South America are going to have an advantage because they're used to the climate.
Here's the thing.
I think that's going to make a big difference.
This is, I mean, I don't know if it makes sense to give the Colombia jersey to this guy, but I feel like because of your name, it makes a lot of sense. We're going to go, and again, the throw-in of the day, for those of you who don't know, it's which national side could survive the loss of their best player and still pull it together and win a World Cup.
Can I put an asterisk next to that?
Sure, why not?
Who is your best player on your team? You had brought up Uruguay, where Luis Suarez is arguably the best player, but then they have Cavani.
And it makes it difficult for clubs like Spain and Germany as well.
Right. I mean, you pull off one guy, they still have a legitimate chance.
Although I think Iniesta is the best player on the Spanish side, in a close draw with Xavi.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So your winner of the Colombian jersey.
It's a nice jersey.
I got to give it to perhaps the most famous Colombian here in America, Juan Valdez.
Juan Valdez?
Juan Valdez himself.
No way.
He has a very eloquent comment about
let's
things. So here's Juan's thought. Juan says, I feel as though Spain is that team that can lose that best player. Much like the fabled Hydra monster, when a star's light extinguishes due to old age or injury, a new midfielding maestro's head emerges from their youth. Juan Valdez, you brought a tear to my eye. That was gorgeous. Thank you very much.
Are we reading some
Producer
Hemingway
Mora
right now?
says that's a mixed metaphor, and because of star and all that, and you're kind of bringing in more than one thing.
All right.
Juan
Valdez, you win the Colombian
Juan.
jersey. Congratulations.
Good for you, Pally.
The Spain jersey will be up next, but I want to get to a few of you guys, more of your comments. That's what I want to get to. This guy says, pick me, I'm actually Colombian for Razor Boys. It's too late.
Sorry, buddy. There's a slight delay.
Went to Juan Valdez.
Juan Valdez.
We're going to give a Spain jersey out next. We also have the full kit for the Mexican jersey. Shorts, socks. I wore it during the Adidas video. If you guys haven't seen that yet, apparently some Mexicans got trolled by this guy right here. They didn't like it too much. Apparently bantering between two rivals isn't okay.
Yeah, and not for nothing, guys. You need to man up a little bit if you're getting If you're getting all butthurt.
Get some hair on your upper lip, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, just like this guy right here.
Manuary with Andrea Pirlo.
I don't want to hear the words Manuary ever cross your lips ever again, man. Honestly, it makes my skin crawl.
Whatever.
Manuary. Blah.
Whatever.
Blah. Yeah, guys, again, let's hear some more responses to this throw-in of the day because we're going to be giving away 2 more jerseys. and not just a Mexico jersey, a full Mexican kit. What?
Can we give it up to Sebastian, who in all caps said, Juan Valdez misspelled Colombia. How can you win?
Juan, you're making us look pretty stupid right now. But in all
buddy.
fairness,
There's no U in it. It's not the university.
I spelt it Columbia, too, like Columbus, Ohio, and Juan Martin Montoro corrected me, so thank you, JMM. And again, dude, Juan, you're making us look bad, dude. Come on, Colombia, not Colombia. Wow, the comments are coming in super fast.
Ryan Woods has said, Jimmy, you were bad at footy.
That's not true.
How does he know?
That's not true.
How does he even know?
This guy is one of the greatest defenders in MLS history. He's on the 06 World Cup team, captained our national side, if anything.
I'm terrible. You're right.
If anything,
you got me.
Awful.
Well done.
You got him. LiveBreatheFootball.com saying Manuary is greater than Movember. I am blocking you. I'm not
Live, breathe, football.
Yeah. Hey, but you
guys.
Send us some shirts, and we won't say anything about that. We like your shirts. And in case you're wondering, Billy here wears an extra large, and producer Ben wears a medium.
A girl's medium.
A girl's medium.
That's great.
I
only know that because his mom wears the same size.
So, kick team.
Are you ready to give the Spain jersey away?
Yeah, let's give away the Spain jersey. Why the heck not?
Can we talk about the implications, though, before we do, of Zlatan not making the World Cup?
I don't want to think about it. I
mean,
as much as
sad that is?
CR7 is a monster. He's a machine.
Do you think
he
he'd be a guest
everything.
panelist for us on Kick TV Live?
Who's
do you think we could get Zlatan to come to New York during next summer?
Yeah, probably. I mean, what else is he doing? He's not at the World Cup.
He'd probably be at the World Cup, though. Wouldn't you love? He'd be a great pundit.
He would be a great pundit.
He would talk so much. You know what I mean?
Poopy, yeah. He would have a lot of Zlatan-centric analysis, I feel like, though.
That's okay.
Do you think?
Zlatan thinks that Zlatan was a really good player. I love that.
Zlatan does think
we need more third-person pundits.
More third-person pundits.
More pundits speaking in third person.
Maybe you should just start. You already kind of do with the whole Conrad.
What are you talking about? Do I ever reference? Okay, sometimes I do.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Would it be weird if I'm wearing a Conradino t-shirt?
Yeah, would it be weird if I was wearing a t-shirt with my own name on it? That's like wearing your own band's shirt to a show. It's like... Yeah, like Lars Ulrich.
Okay, so let's give away the Spain jersey.
All right, we're going to give away a Spain jersey.
I know that when I went to Adidas this past week in Portland, they talked a lot about this jersey and how for the first time ever they put out World Champions of the World 2010 of the World Cup patch.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's the first time it's ever been on a jersey before, which is really neat. And they went with the red.
How do you feel about that?
I like it. I think it classes it up, and it makes it unique.
It makes it unique, and it kind of commemorates this remarkable run that Spain's been on.
And they're going to be proud of me for this, is that they went with the gold stripes to partner with the red instead of maybe their yellow or anything else, because of the golden age that they think that the Spanish team is going through right now.
There's a similar situation in American football. About 10 years ago, St. Louis Rams win the Super Bowl. They changed their primary yellow to a gold to commemorate their championship. So.
Yeah. Dynamite knowledge.
Thanks. I mean, hey, it's not like I wasn't born yesterday, man.
I read books, everybody. Okay, so this is it. This is a really classy jersey. Spanish national team. You're going to feel like Xavi and Iniesta in this thing. Who are we going with?
We're going to go with...
are we going to go with somebody earlier? I think...
no, I got one from earlier. Do you have one that you like for the Spain one? Because I've got one as well.
No, go for it.
All right, we've got on the Twitter here. Oh, no, this was in YouTube. It's... Ruben Tolentino. Ruben said Italy is his choice, and I did this with you in mind. Without Buffon, they still have Pirlo, Balotelli on a good day, De Rossi, and maybe Totti to make an inspired final World Cup run before retiring. And wouldn't that be a great story?
Prandelli just said that Totti won't be back with the national team.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that the last time they promised him coming out of retirement, he got hurt, and everybody's hopes got let down.
But even if you take Totti away from this argument, I still feel like it's a pretty valid answer.
But Buffon is just legendary. Even though we could argue he's made some mistakes recently that have been less than Buffon.
But you're saying, couldn't they not survive if they lose Buffon? Like, do we give it to Ruben, or is Ruben's answer?
No, I like it.
Ruben Tolentino, congratulations.
Is Italy going to win the World Cup? I mean, there's just so many layers to this
Italy could win the World Cup, though.
Yeah, if Balotelli was on fire and Pirlo's pulling the strings and. Yeah, of course. Okay.
Ruben
All right,
Tolentino,
Ruben it is. You convinced me. What's his last name?
Tolentino.
Ruben Tolentino. Us here at Kick TV want to give you this Spain national team jersey.
Will you accept this?
Will you accept this on the behalf of Ben's mom?
Ben's mom joke.
Yeah.
Is that the first Ben's mom joke?
Can we get her on the show? People, let us know in the comments if you want her to come on the show. I think it's about time we reveal what she looks like.
No, I don't think.
No, you don't think so?
I think it's better to leave her in the imaginary realm.
Fair enough. Ruben, congratulations from all of us here at Kick TV.
Yeah.
That's true. You couldn't handle seeing Ben's mom.
That's true.
She is radiant.
Maybe if you're a little older.
Glorious.
Maybe if you're a little wiser. But great stuff. So now that France has booked their ticket,
wait. This guy AC Dino 80 just dropped an F-bomb on Ruben because he won.
Well,
that's not cool, dude.
Man.
What's up?
It's not like we're not going to be doing this like every week.
We're trying to give away
for the next
you guys
8
free
months.
stuff all the time.
I mean,
there can only be one winner.
Yeah, guys, we give away stuff every bleeping show.
Like
come on back.
T-shirts.
Come back, baby.
Yeah.
Come where you
Limited
going?
edition Conrad
Come on back.
T-shirts. Come back.
We got plenty of stuff to give away.
You know who needs to come back?
Who needs to come back?
Remy. Can Remy come back on the show?
Remy was here a couple minutes ago.
Let's get Remy back on the show. I want him to talk a little bit more about France.
Do you
How
really?
exciting is it, Remy?
All right, hold on for a second.
Oh, Remy! Welcome back to the show!
So now let me ask you this, Jimmy. I'm going to turn the tables on you, eh? I'm going to ask you the question, Mr. Question Man. Now that my glorious France has qualified for your beautiful little tournament in Brazil, how far do we go, huh? Do you think maybe the quarters? Maybe the final itself? What do you think?
I think it's going to depend on the draw. I think that goes for a lot of teams. I know, it's a boring answer. It's a boring answer. Okay, so since you guys got there and you played well and you had the urgency that I think is going to give the country a lot of belief and the players a lot of belief, I think you'll get out of your group, and then from there, you're rolling the dice. You're rolling the dice.
It's a roll of the dice. I will assume that this mime you just do is a roll of the dice
it's
and nothing else.
Why wouldn't it be a roll of the dice?
What else could it be?
I throw these at producer Ben all the time.
Remy, all right. Remy, get out of here.
All right, Remy, thanks for coming back on the show.
Yeah,
thanks
no problem, Jim.
I really
Happy to. Thanks for throwing that at me because I was ready for that.
Yeah, I know. Ready for that. What else we got? What else?
Tommy Sissel on YouTube, on Twitter.
Whoa!
He's just doing hashtag Manuary at me to piss me off. Stop it!
Yes.
Stop it!
Yes.
Sit down.
Woo!
Sit down. You're already on one screen. You don't have to be on both.
This guy, Kite Tenjo, says Paul Scholes is greater than Andrea Pirlo.
No.
Come on, can we block?
We can't. We don't have to block it. We are not.
We're not
in the business of destroying people because they don't agree with us. I just think
it's just banter. I just said it was banter earlier. All good fun. We're gonna block him, right?
Yeah. We're not going to block him. Would you stop it? Just because somebody says something even slightly negative about Pirlo doesn't mean that they lose their rights to watch and comment.
All right, I'm watching you, Kai. I don't know which camera I'm supposed to look at, but I'm watching you, pal. I've got 2 of these things.
Yeah.
And I'm watching both of these cameras. I'm watching you, Kite.
Hey, Zarko, I know you're still waiting for your United jersey. You're talking about it. Dude, it takes a while for stuff to get to Macedonia, man. We know you're out there. I'm sorry. Customs, it's got sent, we promise. If you don't see it, keep letting us know. We'll keep tracking it. But we follow through on our gifts, folks. We really do. We send everything we say we're going to send. Teddy Baloo says France is greater than everything. Pump the brakes, Teddy, okay?
Yeah, come on, Teddy.
Honestly. And
come on, buddy. It's just one game.
You know, it's one game. They got a lot of work ahead of them. Stop saying Manuary, all of you. Stop it.
Manuary's amazing. Okay, Ryan Wood says, Jimmy, are we best mates now because we both agreed you were bad?
No, that's not how that works at all.
We are BFFs.
Yeah.
Why was that bad? That wasn't bad.
Yeah. Oh, I also made the mistake of saying that I liked being called Billy Boy. Miguel, I was kidding. Stop it. Stop it.
Hey, Billy Boy.
What? You wise ass. What? Yeah, only my kids can call me Billy Boy.
I love it, your kids.
Hi, Barbara. I hope you're doing well at school, sweetheart. I love you.
Hi, Billy Boy.
Stop using that credit card, you little minx.
That is amazing. Okay, what else, guys? I mean, ZJV3 says, in my opinion, Germany has solid depth. Could afford to lose someone like Özil or Royce, in my opinion, still make it really far.
Yeah,
I don't
disagree.
And that's kind of that's very similar to Spain.
And that's the stock answer on Germany. It really is.
And Spain, I think Spain falls in the same
and that's just a testament to their depth. I think that you might see.
I haven't seen anybody mention England.
No, that's not true. Seaworth said England. Let me get the exact quote.
Well, who do you take off? And then you lose Rooney.
Seaworth50 on YouTube says, England, they have great depth of skill, but seem to lack that magic.
I got it. They could lose Joe Hart and probably do better.
No, that's not without it.
Hey! I got him. Zing, zing, hashtag zing.
Hashtag zing. How many, you think that's going to have like 1 billion hits? You're not even going to be able to see anything about hashtag zing. But yeah, Seaworth50, I saw that you talking about England. I happen to not agree with you. I don't think that they can survive the loss of their best players, the kind of people that can turn the tide in the game. And, you know, we don't have to go through the long slog it's been for England internationally.
All right.
All right.
Okay, last one. Here we go. I got the winner for the Mexican jersey, shorts, and socks. Yeah, I'm going to find him right here. I saw him.
Oh, great.
His name is the Yeller, 94. He says, Mexico has the capacity to win the World Cup, even without Chicharito, with 17 exclamation points. I mean, that was probably the only Mexican one that I saw, so I figured he's a Mexican fan. It made the most sense.
Okay.
They probably are better without Chicharito. It's similar to Joe Hart. And I'm going to give it to the Yeller 94.
All right.
Are you okay with that? You seem a little disgruntled.
No, I saw a couple that I liked too, but man, if this is your pony.
I saw the Yeller 94. Like you said, we're going to have plenty of giveaways. Everybody's going to win at some point. You just got to keep watching this show.
Watch KTV, you're guaranteed to win at some point.
Yes, the Yeller 94. Just keep watching. It's going to happen. The odds are.
Yeah.
You got to wear this kit. I wore it. I washed it.
He wore it.
I wore it and I washed it. It looks like a Power Ranger. And here are the shorts to match. Cool socks. Yeller 94, congratulations.
Congratulations, buddy.
Kit. We expect you guys to take pictures and send them to us.
Yeah.
So we can prove to the people that haven't won yet.
Tweet a picture at us wearing your new jersey.
Instead of yelling at us. I didn't get my Bayern Munich package from like 4 months ago. Sorry about that, by the way. I forgot who it was. Who's the?
Messi.
What's it?
Faisal
Messi. He won a Bayern Munich package from the Champions League final. We sent it to his country. It got seized at customs. I don't know what else we can do. We're trying to make it work for you guys. Really quick, everybody that's qualified here for the World Cup, this is incredible. Portugal, France to that list. So that's it. And then Mexico is going to play New Zealand very, very late tonight. They're up by 4 goals. I think they're probably going there just not to get injured. So Mexico should be in. Congratulations to them for getting 4th place in CONCACAF.
Congratulations,
I said that sincerely.
I mean, not for nothing.
No, I mean, come on. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
they would do the same thing to us if we were struggling. But yeah, and then in Africa, you got Nigeria, Ivory Coast, Cameroon, Ghana, Uruguay, most likely Brazil, Argentina, Colombia, Chile, and Ecuador from South America, Japan, Australia, Iran, and South Korea. Just going to be a great tournament. I cannot wait for the draw. It's going to be very exciting. We have a Kick TV live show happening Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern. We got Borussia Dortmund versus Bayern Munich this weekend, which is very exciting. Liverpool versus Everton, which is going to be a great game. We're going to break all those down. We're going to have a lot of fun guests and do all of our normal stuff. So you guys need to tune in for that. And then we're going to have a World Cup draw show. When is it? December 6th? December 6th. Right when the draw is over, we're going to be over at the SB Nation Studios. We're going to break it all down. We're going to have some big names. Layla will be here joining us in studio in New York. We're really excited about that. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, yeah, Champions League's coming up soon, so we'll be covering that. So you guys got to make sure you do the pregame and postgame for both that.
And for my domestic fan babies, we've got the second leg of the MLS playoffs.
The MLS Cup playoffs are happening. The championship is going to be decided, or the two teams that are going to go to the championship on December 7th will be decided this weekend, so that's very exciting.
That's right.
Sporting Kansas City hosts the Houston Dynamo. It's 0-0 after leg one. So we'll see if Kansas City can do the business at home. And then in the other one, Salt Lake beat Portland Timbers 4-2.
Timbers
they
have
go
some
back
work
to
to
Portland, and everything to play for. Portland's going to be guns blazing to try to get that early goal and put some pressure on Salt Lake. A very good series there. I encourage you guys to watch that if you can. And to watch any games, we'll be covering it all here on Kick TV. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for everybody watching at home. I'm sorry if you guys didn't get a gift. We didn't read your...
Bye, folks.